So we're back with another Rants review. This time we're checking out How Many What, another party game specifically designed from the Op games, or of course, you might know them as Usaopoly. This is a party game specifically designed to kind of guess and estimate the size of certain things based on the cards that you get in the game, and then play it against other parties that are also members that are going to be guessing. They're going to write down their answer. You get a point, of course, for being right, but you also get points for betting on other people's answers once they're all revealed and choosing the one that is the closest to it. So there's a couple ways in which you can gain victory points in this game. I like how they have this magnetic kind of box seal. It's really cool. And then you've got this nice little board here that allows you to write down the players' names, how many points they have, and keep track of that, which is really cool. So that's really awesome. So right here in the game, you have the rule book. You have what they call a crybaby compendium, and it gives you the heights in feet, miles, or inches, specifically of the items that are mentioned in the game for you to compare with. That's hilarious. So in the board game, we also have this little token sheet. These you punch out for the players. That allows you to keep track of what are your guesses. We'll put this aside for now. You also have 10 of these little dry erase markers, which you can use not only to mark up the board here to know who is in the game, but also to mark up your own personal little boards, which are also here. And nice, it gave you these little Ziploc bags to make it easier. And they're really nice kind of branded boards. How many what? And then you got the black side there. So again, players will normally keep this hidden while they're playing the game. During the game, you have all these cards here, which we'll go over how it works. Play rotates a judge around the table. Every time they play judge, the next judge is the player to their left. And it keeps just going around. As they're playing the game, they will take a card off the deck. And they will play it. They'll say how many, and then the person who is the judge gets to choose which one of these options they want it to be. So they could say, how many gallon paint cans tall is a wild turkey, right? And so a player will have to take this and go, okay, a wild turkey. I'm guessing it is 2.5 paint gallons tall, right? And then someone else will maybe say 1.5. And then another player will say 3. So everyone will write down their answer. Once they've got it down, they'll place it down on the table. And then the person, everyone gets at that point to vote. So they can go like there. These are the players' tokens. And they decide, oh, I think my answer is right. That guy thinks we all think 2.5 is right. Once we've seen all the answers, we get to make another bet, in essence, on which one we think is the correct one. Then the judge will then reveal that it is 5.6 gallons of paint cans. Wow, wild turkeys are a lot larger than I thought they were. So unfortunately, nobody was right on their guess. 3 would have been right on the guess for that point. So the person that wrote down 3 would get a point for being the closest. Anybody that would have put their token on the board, specifically guessing that was the correct answer, would have gotten 1 point for guessing the answer that was the closest to it. And if the person who played 3 chose themselves, they would get 1 point for putting the right one on there, 1 point for guessing the closest, and a 3rd point for having faith in their answer and being correct. So you're going to tally those all up, and keep track of those scores from the whole group as you go along. For a 2 to 5 player game, you're going to keep doing this until everybody has had the chance to be the card reader at least twice. And then that you'll count up how many basically answers were correct. On a larger game up to 8 players, you're going to basically choose, so everyone gets to choose at least once. And then once everyone's been able to judge once, then the game will end and you'll basically tally up the scores and see who came in top. But for the most part, it's an incredibly fast-paced game. It plays around with the idea of guessing and estimating sizes. So it's really important to have a better understanding of certain mathematical dimensions of items as well as the thing you're guessing upon. But you don't have to know trivia. You don't have to be good at spelling. It's literally all just playing around with the idea of physical objects in a space. So it's a really fun way to kind of play a trivia-esque guessing game with your friends. Hopefully you guys found this interesting. Hopefully you guys pick this up for your next game night, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye.